Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your angel messages for the week starting the 19th of January 2026. This takes us all the way through until next Monday. I've already pulled the angel cards for you, and we're working with Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael this week. And I always invoke angels before I start. I have a special process, and I bring them in to protect you, everybody who watches, and protect me as I'm doing, so I can get really clear messages for you. And as I was shuffling, this first card came jumping out. It was like a frisbee flying out of the deck. And it's Archangel Raphael, the ace of Raphael. Look at him here with the dolphins behind him. He's associated with the air and the water elements. And Raphael is the angel of healing. Healing for you, your loved ones, your pets and animals, if you're struggling there. And also is the guardian angel of healers. And here he's saying you can start to see evidence of the new energy that you are creating for yourself and that we're all creating, us light workers collectively, as new emotional experiences coming in. Don't always feel like you've got to do everything the same way as you've always done it or the same way that other people are doing it. Sometimes there's a different path to what you want. And Archangel Raphael is offering to show you that different path. So whether you're looking for new friends, new love, healing for your body, customers for your business, or something else, you're manifesting something, let your imagination be open so that the angels can come in and show you the direction that you need to take. And don't feel like you've got to follow the steps that everybody else does, because that can actually take you the long way around if that path isn't right for you. So sometimes we have a fight between our ego and our higher self, our intuition, and our angels are obviously on the side of your intuition and your higher self. So he's showing that there's fulfilling relationships coming, deep and lasting spiritual insights that are leading to lasting, loving, abundant, fulfilling, and supportive changes for you coming. And this is all being made possible now. This is the work that you've been doing with the angels. You're manifesting your prayers, your intentions, the little changes that you've been making, and the guidance you're hearing and listening. It makes a difference. So thank you, Raphael. Raphael's such a sweetheart angel. So let's see what they said about this week in particular. So this we get Archangel Gabriel, who's also one of the ones I invoked this morning. Gabriel helps us. It's like the messenger angel, helps us to understand our messages, but also brings us guidance sometimes. When we're not getting it, Gabriel will turn up the volume. So this is a loud and clear message for you for this week, is the keep going. Move forward. If you're seeing obstacles, it could be that you're looking for them, but move forward anyway. So, if you've got a plan, you've got something you want to do, but you're getting bumps in the road, this is saying stay the course, stay on track, keep moving with your plans, what's important for you. Sometimes we've got to get a little bit of tunnel vision with our own guidance and not be so easily swayed, which is quite hard for empaths and intuitives, isn't it? Because we get affected by energy. And too often I see beautiful light workers, gifted intuitives, sensitive souls go, oh, there's a problem. There's a bump in the road. I don't feel very well today. Maybe this means I am not allowed, or I'm not meant to do ABC, whatever it is that you've been praying and wishing for. And the angels are saying, no, you live in a duality. Of course, there's going to be opposing energies when you move forward. In fact, the bigger the dream, the bigger the purpose, the bigger the obstacles sometimes. But that isn't a sign that you should give up. It's a sign that maybe you should keep going. Exactly what it says here. And also sometimes there's special guidance that when we overcome a block or an obstacle, it prepares us for the next stage. I often am so grateful for doing this work for the last 2 decades, because keeping a business going, doing all the things through all of the seasons and the changes in the world, there's many times I could have gone on, this is too hard, but I've kept going, and through that, it's created a new depth of wisdom and strength and resilience inside of me. It's given me more knowledge to pass on to you. So sometimes we see obstacles as being blocks, and they don't have to be. They don't have to be, but we have to have our mindset right. So whilst there's always the possibility of there being bumps in the road, keep going anyway. We've got a picture of a farmer. He's got a big grin on his face, and he's digging up the weeds on his paddock. And Gabriel is there giving him encouragement, boosting. And that's what Gabriel does for us. boosts us, pushes us in the right direction, gives us the motivation if we ask to keep going. So this is a week to keep going, stay on track, and bless those obstacles. There's nothing that makes them move more quickly than when you bless them sometimes. Sometimes we've got to address things, right? We have to go, oh, thank you, universe, for showing me this block, because I didn't realize it was having such an effect on me, and maybe it's something you can change. I've often had that come up in my business where it's like someone will email me and say, this link is broken. Oh, thank you for telling me. I don't go into victim and, oh my God, oh. I just go, oh, thank you for telling me. I needed to see that. It won't happen again. Block. What's going on here? Archangel Michael. Now, Archangel Michael is wrestling with something for you. He's saying there's some big, heavy, dark energy around, and you need to stop absorbing it, because can you see he's got a hold of it? He's redirecting it away from you. He's saying there are situations that you don't need to get involved with, you don't need to put your energy into, or you actually need to pull your energy away from, because it's not serving you. Consider a different path. Very much about taking the right path for you this week, isn't it? So if there is something that's really toxic and unhealthy, if there's something that keeps repeating for you, a problem, you know that old saying is you walk down the street, fall down a hole, and then the next day you walk down the street, fall down the same hole. Eventually you're going to go on a different street or avoid the hole. Sometimes that's the lesson that comes with these blocks and problems and challenges. So what is just proving too much for you to handle? It could be the way you're thinking about it. It could be thoughts that you're having. It could be something external, like a situation, a relationship, which really pulls you down, drains you, makes you feel a bit icky. You don't have to pick it apart and see, why do I feel icky about this? Sometimes you just have to say, oh, I feel icky about this. This is a sign from my inner warning system, my intuition, to steer clear. It's like you don't lick the poisonous toadstool, right? You just see why it's bright red and spotty. You go, oh, okay, that's sending me a warning sign. So sometimes I think as empaths, intuitives, we're like, maybe I should fix this. Maybe I should heal it. Maybe I should sort of analyze it a bit more. And it's the equivalent of licking the poisonous toadstool. You got me? What's the poisonous toadstool in your life right now? Give it to Archangel Michael and listen to your inner guidance system and what the angels are telling you, because they will magnify that. If there's something that's been like, say you're eating something that's bad for you, but you get away with it, you get a little tummy ache or something and it just like passes, but you're kind of like yum, yum, yum. What the angels will do is go, this is bad for you. It's giving you a bad reaction. It's affecting your body. It's poisonous for you. And they'll turn up the volume on that. So you actually listen to it instead of pushing it away. And that's not just with foods, it's with anything in your life. So what's repeatedly telling you it's unhealthy for you right now in any realm of your life? That's what needs to be handled. Archangel Michael will help you walk away, cut the cords, say no, block, delete, whatever it is that you need to do. The guidance, you're going to love this guidance card. These are the Archangel Power Tarot deck, by the way, which I love and I use in my courses and classes about angels and angel card readings. So this is Archangel Ariel, who I didn't invoke this morning, but she came anyway because I invited the angels. Ariel is the angel of abundance. Did you come to my abundance, Quantum Leap into Abundance workshop last week? You can still get the replay if you want it. This is showing that you have unlimited access to the abundance of the universe, but you perhaps keep telling yourself you don't, or it's felt a bit tight lately. Investigate your beliefs and your expectations and your thoughts and your words, and even the people that are in your circle and their thoughts and words. Are you coming from a place of scarcity or abundance? Are you denying the universe is a source of abundance for you? Now, the universe might drop abundance into your life, or it might guide you to somewhere where you can get abundance, a job, a role, a business, a new business idea, something that perhaps you've forgotten to sign up for, refund you've forgotten to apply for. So this is showing this week you can expect your needs to be fulfilled abundantly. And you just need to get grounded and get your mind and energy in alignment with the source and the angels and the divine. This is unexpected ways that abundance can come. Archangel Ariel, the angel of money, abundance. She's often depicted with a cornucopia of coins, gold coins, like she brings abundance. So if you're saying, I really want to do that course with Rachel, but I don't know if I've got the money or if I should spend it. Ask Archangel Ariel to show you, or to bring it to you, or to help you. If you're saying, I want to go on this holiday and I wanted to do it all the way, like, there's a way, I promise you. So call on the angels, Archangel Ariel, but they're showing you that don't let lack and scarcity hold you back. That's your guidance this week. Don't let lack and scarcity hold you back. Trust in the divine. I love the affirmation, the divine is the source of my abundant good. It always finds a channel to send it to you. Now, what you can do is be kind to yourself and others. Don't miss anyone out in your kindness. Giving and receiving with a grateful heart. I've got a sign. I just moved it this morning, actually, a little framed picture I bought in Hawaii years ago. And it shows two children, like with Hawaiian traditional dress on. And it says, if you always give, you'll always have. If you always give, you'll always have. That sense of keeping the energy of the universe moving and having a generous heart, an open heart. We're doing a attunement for an open heart with Archangel Raphael in February. If you'd like to join, I'll put all the details, caption or comments, look for it. And don't forget, by the way, to leave me a comment, a like, a subscribe or follow when you watch this video. It really helps me so much. You've got no idea what a ripple effect that has and how much I am boosted from doing this work. And then I see that people are commenting and seeing and liking my stuff. So thank you so much for doing that. I'm so grateful. So ask Archangel Ariel to help you balance your giving and receiving, so you're not over giving or over receiving. You know, sometimes we receive but we don't give. You ever had a conversation with someone who only talks about themselves? That's an example of someone receiving, but they don't ask you how you are. They're not giving. So it feels weird because the energy is off. And sometimes we all do that, right? Sometimes we're like, I'm having a drama, I need to talk to someone. But then, you know, hopefully you bring it back into balance the next time you speak, or you have give and receive in that relationship. You shouldn't feel guilty if sometimes you need to receive. But if you're always doing it, you'll start to see things drying up for you, starting to retreat from you, starting to pull back, whether it's relationships, money, because too much receiving is a block. So is too much giving. So if you're the one that's always giving, and you're like, well, I'm giving, but I'm not receiving, it could be to do with the heart chakra. The heart chakra is your receptivity chakra. So the outcome for this week, I love. It's like you get your power back. You get this sense of strength, getting things in order, feeling more kind of organized, feeling that what you're building is making sense to you and is actually making a difference. You've recruited some big angels this week to be working with you, including Archangel Michael. So here he is again in this reading. And you can see he's standing here in front of a castle. He's firmly on your path. He's just waiting for you. He's watching over you. I often say, Archangel Michael, protect my path. Because, you know, we can all get distracted. And sometimes we're always giving away the energy that we need for our own path. So then he's got the castle, which is another sign of protection. So protecting your energy, your finances, your health, your well-being, your relationships, and feeling just more in your wisdom. So it's very important that you stay in your wisdom this week. Don't get swept away by too much emotion. Make sure that you're in integrity with what your values are. Tell the truth to yourself and to others. That's come up a few times if you noticed it since the beginning of the year. And make sure that you're communicating clearly. You know, how can the universe, the angels, and people know what you want unless you say? So sometimes, you know, I sometimes notice, you know, I go, oh, that person crossed my boundaries. And I'm like, well, I didn't say anything. I need to say lovingly, that's a boundary for me. And then, you know, so speak your truth. That's something I've really learned in the last few years, and I'm really getting really good at it now, is speaking my truth. So throat chakra and also heart chakra, right? Knowing what you want, receiving what you want, making sure that you are fulfilled before you give too much energy away. And then before you share, and then having that energy between your heart and your throat open. It's like a chimney, right? You're speaking your truth as it is from your center, from your soul, your spirit, your heart. I really love this for you. And you can see Archangel Michael has got this golden armor on as well. So wisdom and objectivity are important this week, staying in your integrity, asking for what you want, knowing with faith that it can come, and finding yourself feeling in a better place all around. Both Raphael and Archangel Michael are affirming this. So I'm loving this for you. I'm sending you so much love. If you want to join me for the Open Your Heart to Healing, Archangel Raphael attunement, link will be in my bio. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, I get so many inquiries. Yes, you can book a private reading with me. I will drop the link there too. And I've got some special courses and classes coming up with Angel Oracle card reading, developing your intuition, learning to connect more deeply and hear, see, feel, and know your angels. I'll put some links and you can look forward to some special new things coming up very soon. Angel blessings. I'm sending you so much love. Don't forget, let me know how this resonated with you. Which part of it resonated the most? Take care. See you next week.